What's up, Pisces? Welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. So happy to have all my Pisces friends out there with me today. We are here to do a love tarot spread for you. This is going to be roughly for the middle of November into the middle of December. But as most of you know, energy is free flowing. It's hard to put a fixed start and stop date on it, so take it as it resonates, right? Only take away messages that you feel are meant for you, for your best and highest good, and you will know intuitively what those are, Pisces. If something doesn't fit your circumstance or scenario, ooh, that just fell off the table. Oh, if something doesn't fit your circumstance or scenario, you can release it. You don't need to take on that energy. I welcome you to come into this with an open heart and an open mind. Not everything I say will resonate, but sometimes later down the line, messages will resonate for you. So again, in a few days, a few weeks, a few months, if something strikes a chord with you, take it and run with it. But yeah, never force anything. Everything else you want to know will be in that description box below, including the decks I'm using here today, as well as my social media channels. I'm the Intuitive Teacup on Facebook and Instagram. Check those out if you are interested. Other than that, we're going to hop in for Pisces in love. Feel free to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the last thing I need to tell you? Cross watchers are welcome. You know the drill, Pisces. We're going to hop in. I'm totally cool. I'm doing a little IV antibiotic cocktails, but I'm in great energy and I'm doing well. So anyway, we're gonna hop in for my Pisces. Your energy is presenting as 9 of Wands. All right, feeling like you missed out on an opportunity, looking back to the past and wondering what could have been. Wondering if everything has been brought to the light or brought to the light, to the surface of things. You're still questioning if there's secrets or if there's something you didn't know, or I'm just getting like if something could have been different, if you could have done something differently or said something differently, or if this person could have felt something different. I don't know if there was like a split or a separation, but yeah, it's like I'm sort of getting regret, but also like that energy of what could I have done differently? Well, nothing, right? This happened for a reason, right? So whether you reconcile or not, I mean, that's sort of just what's coming to light here. It's you're caught up in your head too much. You're beating yourself up. That's the term that's coming through here. Are we upside? Yeah, okay, we're upside down. So the Emperor could have been dealing with an Aries. You might be a Pisces Aries cusper. Your person was holding back. You may see them as a little bit guarded, or even as a little bit self-involved, a little bit maybe selfish. Maybe they were extremely focused on their career. But with that, you're putting your career and your dreams on the back burner because you're so caught up in your head about this person. And okay, for some of you, it may also be that you're worried about a job opportunity that you feel like slipped by, or you may have gone on an interview and you found out you didn't get it. It's something like that where it's like, I hate to be, tough love, but it's like what's done is done. You can't change the past. So there's a need to either focus on the now and the present and also look towards the future. And it's not to say that this opportunity won't come back around again, be it a person or a job, but your current energy, it's harping on the past and again, beating yourself up. It doesn't feel good, Pisces. It feels very like torturing yourself, and it's not great energy. Let's throw something on it. What else do we need to know about Pisces for this? Don't be sad, Pisces. That's what I want to say to you. There are plenty of fish in the sea. Do people say that to you guys all the time on your tarot videos? They probably do. Sorry, guys. Just keep swimming, like Finding Nemo. You guys do need to be focused more on your career, though. That's definitely coming through here. Expansion and facade. Yeah, the idea, especially, I mean, I am reading for love, so I'm just going to keep going down that sort of path, but the idea that you guys could have built like a happy future together, most of that was all in your headspace. And again, I'm not saying it couldn't be a tangible reality one day, but maybe this was a new relationship or it was like a friend zone type thing. You were very much caught up in your head and almost had this childlike innocence about you, where you looked up to this person as, you know, the end all be all. They were your everything. And so when they went away, it felt like you were abandoned, you know, like a child essentially. But it's like, first of all, the dynamic there was very shaky at best. It does feel like whether they were older than you in age, or even just by, I don't know if it's maturity, or they just had more going on in their life. There was some sort of unequal thing, and so it made sense that there would have been a severing or a break, because you guys needed to both be on some sort of equal playing field where you could meet and kind of like make magic together. There was an imbalance because you were sort of again, please don't take offense, but sort of like a lack mentality, Pisces. It was like you needed this person, but I do almost want to say it in a bit of an unhealthy way. Maybe you still had some baggage or some wounds from a person from your past who really hurt you. You may have abandonment issues because of like your parents or your siblings, or something that semi is out of your control. It may exist in your subconscious, but what this tarot spread is doing is it's bringing you to light to say like, hey, like you may have an unhealthy addiction or like a codependency to people or needing people, where you get really caught up in like the dreamscape of it, but not the reality of what you're bringing to the table or what this person could do for you. Like an over-reliance, and I'm not sure which way it's going. It could be both ways, but I don't know if it's you overly reliant on them to bring you happiness, or vice versa, being with people who are overly needy of your loving energy, right? Pisces, you're a water sign. You're very nurturing and kind. But yeah, it doesn't make for a steady relationship. So like, I think that's why the Emperor is coming up. It's not solid. It's not going to stand the test of time, at least in the current, because yeah, there is like this kind of self-doubt or lacking self-confidence, or just this real struggle to kind of establish like solid and steady roots. And it's not just in relationships. I am getting maybe in like career, or like in like your personal life, Pisces. For some of you, this person may have already had a significant other, or a child, or like a baby mama, or you know, the equivalent of that, a baby daddy, whatever you want to say. Like they may have already been spoken for, is sort of how it's being presented to me. And so depending on what you were looking for, it was almost like divinely guided that this person was taken away, at least for the time being. Yeah, something about the secrets. Maybe that's what it was, is you felt like they were seeing somebody on the side, or that they weren't giving you all their time and attention, probably because they weren't. Either it was going to their job and their career, or again, there may have been like, even just their family, right? Even if they didn't have a side piece, or, you know, whatever. It could have just been they had a lot of people in their life and there was a lot going on, and like you were just like, but I just want to be with you. Like I just want it to be you and me, and that's that. And that person couldn't do that for you. They had too much obligations or too much stuff on the sidelines. And so I'm just getting, it was divinely guided that there was a severing of ways here. Let's see where your person is at. So they're presenting as the Sun. Interestingly enough, two people coming up in this card, which is not always the typical depiction of the Sun. The Sun is typically a great card. It's a card of happiness. It's a card of joy, revival. Children too. Your person may have children. It's possible, or may have a pregnant wife, or be expecting a baby. However you want to phrase it. Yeah, it's funny. It's like they're looking into the future optimistically. And again, for my Pisces relating to this, it's like the Pisces were looking back like with rose-tinted glasses to the past is what's presenting here. Four of Cups. Yeah, your person... This is kind of a harsh message, but I have to deliver it as it's presenting. Your person wasn't all that taken by the relationship with you. It was fun. There was something about it that they enjoyed, but this was never, I don't think, at least in the, what I'm getting from the cards, is they never saw you as the one. They saw you as a fun person to hang out with. They enjoyed, you know, being with you. They enjoyed, you know, grabbing a meal, watching a movie, whatever, but they were focused on other things. Four of Cups it does speak of the heart space. Cups, you know, our love, our emotion. But it's like this, again, it's like stable. Something about the 4, it's like stable in 4 corners, but it's not good enough. It's like we need to go after more. We need to risk some sort of heartbreak, or yes, something out there needs to be some sort of emotional risk involved to get what you actually want. And that's sort of where your person is at. They may have been testing the waters with seeing other people, with dating around, because they were searching for their happiness. They didn't know who was going to make them happy. And I think you did for a period of time. But as I was trying to say, it wasn't like, for them, it wasn't the one. They were not certain that this was all the bells and whistles, all the things that they wanted to feel in life, and someone they wanted to have children with, that kind of thing. They like literally feeling it out, that kind of term. That's sort of what's coming to the light here. Let's throw something on it. Beauty. They thought you were beautiful. They probably thought you had a beautiful soul. Whoa, too many cards. Cancer just had this. Grove. You meet people for a reason or a season. You met this person for a season. They were going through some sort of transitional period in their life where they were seeking new outlets of joy and happiness and socializing, right? Comes right after the 3 of Cups, but it's almost like you jumped in head first to this and ended up kind of feeling like, wait, what just happened? Like, I thought this person liked me, we were getting along fine, and then they kind of, I don't know, maybe they ghosted you, right? You met this person for a season, and it's not completely coming to light for me yet why, but there was some sort of lesson involved here for the both of you. The Warrior. Yeah, it was to teach you to be strong. It was to teach you strength. I'm not going to take these because there's like 3 million there, but your person could have looked like that. And something about exterior beauty was important here too. You weren't looking deep into this person's soul. Because again, the illusion, something about the illusion, the idea of this relationship was exciting and fun, but it wasn't the reality of how this person was really treating you. It wasn't, I'm just getting, it wasn't strong. It wasn't meant to stand the test of time. You met this person for a season, and maybe it was to launch you into something else, right? Maybe you have to go through this emotional heartbreak and loss to motivate you to go out and kick ass in your career space now, right? Maybe like the universe is nudging you in the direction of, let's put our attention elsewhere, Pisces. Like, we kind of have to get out of this, like, yeah, this just kind of like meh energy. It's not great. I do think this person was deceiving. Could have been dealing with another Pisces or a Leo. It could have been, yeah, like a fire and water situation. You guys just weren't on the same page about it. Yeah, but the physicality of it, the physical beauty was there. You both were probably very good looking, and maybe that's sort of like a magnet that drew you to each other, or maybe your friends set you up with each other, something like that. But I'm just getting it was more about like the exterior beauty than the internal beauty of like the relationship, if that makes sense. So what's between you guys? The 10 of Cups reversed. Aww. All right, so yeah, let's see. And the King of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, it wasn't a solid offer. The King of Pentacles, the King of Careers, the King of Money, the King of Family, the King of the Home. They presented as a king, but what they were offering wasn't solid and steady. And again, the idea of the illusion of the fairy tale ending. The 10 of Cups is the fairy tale ending. It's dreams coming true. It's happily ever after. This is just saying to me, it's not this person, guys. Again, at least in the now, when you're watching this reading, you can do so much better. Maybe in another lifetime, or maybe, I don't even want to say that. I was going to say in another lifetime it could have worked. I mean, upright, these cards would be fantastic, but yeah, in the reverse, it's like these really great concepts, these great ideas of what could be, but it's just not there. It's still lacking between you guys. Be interested to see what these say. Why is this showing up? And I mean, well, hold on. We'll see what this says. nothing I say is definitive, right? You are writing your own destiny. So, I mean, if you still see or feel like there's a chance with this person, you know, I'm not saying like throw in the towel, but presently, if you're watching this and you're heartbroken and you're feeling stuck, it seems like your person is otherwise preoccupied. Aw, Pisces, I'm sorry. You all just stopped watching, right? Unrequited love. Yeah, it again, at least in the now, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So that sucks, right? You like this person, right? And I can feel your energy watching this. You're just like, fuck, right? But like, what can we do with this, right? If this message is clear to you, if it's ringing true and you kind of know in your subconscious that, yeah, maybe this person wasn't treating me the way I wanted to be treated, use this as motivation, right? Understanding the idea that this isn't the only one. There are plenty of fish in the sea. We started off the reading saying that. Okay, it's like confirmation. I'm going to move on and chase my dreams because I can do so much better than this. I'm a warrior, right? And you are, Pisces. You're a warrior in love, in the arena of love, if you will. You've had your heart broken a few dozen times, haven't you, right? All my water signs have, right? I got Pisces in my chart too. Water signs tend to attract narcissists, again, because of like the loving energy that you provide, like the warmth, the nurturing energy. It attracts like, you know, like a moth to a flame, but then people use you and then they go. And I hate to say it, that's what this feels like. You met this person for a season. It's because they were bored. They were wandering around going, I don't really like this relationship. I'm going to try this one with Pisces. And, you know, I'm going to make out with Pisces. I'm going to sleep with Pisces. I'm going to do this or that. But they were focused on other things. It's like, metaphorically, if this was the two of you, it's like there was something else that caught their eye where they didn't even realize that they were still involved with you, or I mean, maybe that's a metaphor that like you felt invisible in this relationship. Like you just weren't being heard. You just weren't being seen. It's because you weren't. Your person kind of sucks. Or did, anyway. So what is your advice or guidance, my Pisces? Judgment. Yeah, use some good judgment on this one. If it doesn't feel right, it's because it's not. Trust your intuition. Trust your emotions, Pisces. And I instantly heard, but my emotions, my intuitions tell me that this was the one. So that's an easy fallback, right? Our intuition would never keep us in a place that is not allowing us to grow and develop spiritually as a human being, right? The universe is rooting for you. The universe is not rooting for you to stay with a narcissist. So while at times, yes, you know, your emotions can play tricks on you when you're knee deep in it, when you're in the thick of it, when you're getting out of this like heartbreak, again, rise above, be the warrior, right? Fight to find that love that you truly deserve, that you truly want. You know, when you come home at the end of the day, who do you want to be around? Do you want to be around the person that doesn't even see you, the one that ignores you, the one that doesn't return your text? Because that's bullshit. You deserve so much better than that, Pisces. So it's like you got to pick yourself up by your bootstraps a little bit. There's a little bit of like wallowing in misery, which is so human, right? Everybody does that when they're getting over heartbreak, Pisces, but like you got this. The warrior card came out for a reason. That is you. There's a great song called The Warrior. Is it Patti Smith or Patti Smythe? I love that song. It's so good. Yeah. So you're asking to use good judgment on this. There may come a time where if you're still kind of casually speaking with this person or casually texting with them or going out on occasion, I don't think that's the case for most of you, but if that's the case, there may be some sort of final decision to cut that person off, to block them out of your life, because it's, again, spiritually, it's not helping you grow. Holding on to this, and we're in Scorpio season. Death card is bottom of your deck, by the way, and the devil. It's time to release the unhealthy addictions, the unhealthy habits, the unhealthy people or narcissists that aren't serving us. So there's a death there. There's a completion of a cycle, and we can move on to a new one. Judgment comes right before number 21, the World card. That is the major completion of a major, major cycle where balance and peace and harmony are restored. So it's like you're getting there. You may have been dealing with this situation for quite some time, Pisces. It's like the universe is trying to usher in a new cycle for you. It's like, look, she's welcoming it in, right? With peace and balance, right? And optimism about the future. It's not so much being stuck in the past anymore. The way your person was focused on the future and bright new things, right? Shiny objects. it's like you need to be excited about the new things that are trying to be like dropped along your spiritual path is sort of what I'm getting here. The underlying energy is the Six of Cups. Yeah. Something that's going to make you feel... Oh, okay, sorry. Water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. What I was going to say, something that makes you feel very nostalgic, like you're at home, but it's actually not that. It's the reverse. Because you know how we were saying... Where was it? Rose-tinted glasses was the term I was using of you saw this as your person, you saw this as a great relationship. Again, like your emotions were telling you this was the one at one point in time. This is saying to look at it from a new perspective, to make a better judgment call on the past. Six of Cups is a card of the past. Sometimes it's nostalgia and beautiful, happy memories, people from our childhood. This could have been someone you dated in high school or college or whatever. It's seeing it for what it really is. It's removing the rose-tinted glasses, making a wise decision, a wise judgment call on it, right? So that you can finally release this person from your life if that's what you want. If you no longer want to carry around the burdens, and that's what Nine of Wands is. It's heavy burdens, right? Of kind of like the love scars, if you will, of this relationship, right? Warrior. It's time to finally like close out this cycle and let it go so that you can move on like with peace and harmony. Let's throw one more of these. Actually, we'll throw some zodiac signs on it. What zodiac signs want to come out for this reading? May have been dealing with another another water sign, but a Scorpio specifically, or a Capricorn, a Taurus, an Aries. So Leo came out. We said that with the Sun card earlier. Might be dealing with a Leo. You may have strong Leo in your chart. We'll take one or two more. Any other zodiac signs? That one. And Capricorn. All right. So you had Capricorn come out as well. All right, guys, let me know what resonates for you in the comments down below. Hang in there, Pisces. I'm rooting for you. This does feel a little bit somber, but there's better days ahead. You just have to make the decision yourself to want to leave this behind and start anew, right? The sun will come out tomorrow. That's what I'll name your video. All right, guys, please do like, share, subscribe, and I will see you beautiful Pisces next time. Bye, guys.